All right, so we are back for more advertorial breakdowns. So I wanted to do some easy ones today, some really obvious advertorials, because as I was doing some breakdowns before, I got a lot of questions about how you would apply that style of advertorial to different markets. And so what I want to do is focus back on the really simple ones, which are these listicles, to give you guys some examples of how you can use these for basically any market at all. So I've got 3 examples here, and we'll go through these quickly. This first one is on BuzzFeed, the dangerous rabbit hole of the internet. So today you can see we've got a blatant ad here over on the side, and then what this is here is an article that is sponsored content, okay? And I'll show you where those would appear on the website before you click on them. But this is on BuzzFeed. The title is 13 Gorgeous Things for Your Home from Snow. I think that must be a company that people actually swear by. So this is like really obviously sponsored content. You could even take that out and just have 13 Gorgeous Things for Your Home that people actually swear by, and not even put that in to remove even a little bit more of that promotional feel. Remember, because we want to keep our content mostly value-driven content and only a little bit of ad. Those are the most effective advertorials. So if I was doing this, I would even remove this and just have this title. So they've got a disclaimer here. You can make this cheeky if you need to put in a disclaimer, but this says that they do get commissions from this. So it's obviously an ad, but it's forward with the value and the content, right? They even give you a discount code. How nice of them, right? So they're just providing so much value. So as we get down into the advertorial, they start talking about these things that are really interesting, right? So a luxurious, soft and fluffy bath towel that also happens to be absorbent and magically quick to dry. Okay, that's great. Not super interesting. That's the first one. And they give a little review, they give a personal review, and then they tell you where to buy it. The second one are these bathrobes, sheet sets. So now we're talking about flatware. So this is like a really obvious ad, but they're leading with this value-driven content, right? So this one leans a little bit more heavily towards that direct advertising, where if you were approaching a more skeptical audience or someone that wasn't ready to buy, someone that you needed to move a little bit further up the buyer's awareness scale, you might want to make this a little bit less direct. But they're obviously selling products in here. They're just leading with content and reviews and interesting stuff. So they talk about dinner sets here, plate sets. These are obviously all targeting people who are interested in homewares and maybe they're nesting, I don't know. So their targeting is obviously targeting all the same types of people because this is all stuff for your home. We've got soy candles, wine glasses. So this is probably, I would probably, if I could, I think this would be even more effective if they were using weird things, right? Like maybe like a Star Trek shaped pizza cutter or something like that, right? But what they're doing here is promoting the value by showing the reviews of this stuff, okay? So pretty obvious, pretty simple. And so here we go again. At the bottom, they even say if they're shopping for something specific, they can check out more BuzzFeed reviews. And then as you come down here, you can see that there's more content leading to other advertorials. And so it's different than this blatant ad right over here. This is something that someone might want to share on social media where no one's going to share this kind of ad. So let's look at another one. This one is on guff.com. And this one's more of like a life hacks type article. So you may think these items aren't useful, but you'd be wrong because they totally are. So that's interesting, right? It's kind of fun, it's kind of cheeky, it's a little bit different, and it's a little bit more viral content-y type stuff. And you can see over here that they've got more content just like this, right? So here's a little preamble talking about all the stuff that's not helpful. Hamburger helper is not helpful, right? And then it goes into the stuff that you may think is silly, but is actually really helpful. So this is something that I think would be a little bit more fun and probably a little bit more effective as an advertorial. So rotating hands-free baby bottle holder, right? So it's this weird thing. It looks weird, but man, that actually is pretty helpful. Again, iron cheese melter pan. Who the F needs an iron cheese melter pan? It's something weird, right? But I would totally buy this. So I love cheese. That's all I'm going to say. So that's something that's really interesting. It's interesting. It's weird, but hey, someone might actually buy this because this is something interesting to share and read, right? It's weird. This is something that not everyone has: an auto toothpaste dispenser and toothbrush holder set, car aroma diffuser, air humidifier. That's kind of weird. I don't know if I'd want that one, but you know what? Somebody might want that. Again, look, we're focusing on the same type of target audience here as the last article, but I think this one would be a little bit more effective because look, this stuff is kind of weird. So it's just a different style, targeting the same audience, selling the same kind of stuff, homeware stuff, useful stuff if you have kids or a family or a house. And so this is a different example of how to promote the same types of products in an advertorial. This stuff is cool. It's interesting. Like cat pouch pet carrier. That's awesome. So again, here's another example on a different website doing this listicle type style advertorials. And I always go down crazy rabbit holes here. But you can also, again, use their checkout code. So it's quite obvious that they're selling things, but it's in an interesting and value-driven way. So here's a whole different angle on the same types of thing. So 35 things you really don't need and should get rid of right now. So this is talking about stuff you don't need, right? So it's building that trust and that likability by saying, hey, we're not going to sell you stuff. We're going to tell you how to make your life better by getting rid of stuff, okay? But if you scroll down, here they're promoting their newsletter. They're talking about giving you value, telling you how you can make your life better by getting rid of stuff. But then they give you access to other articles that may be selling something. So this may be the first in a series of advertorials that lead you toward a sale, building that trust and that rapport and that familiarity as you go. You can see these links are all promoting other offers. So even though they're telling you how to get rid of stuff, they're promoting stuff that might be valuable to you on top of that, on the back of that. So here we're talking about, I didn't read this through. They may even just have mentioned things that are not linked as well. But here's one, like getting rid of stuff that's broken. Here's apartmenttherapy.com to check out 25 inspiring ideas for repurposing old toys, right? So that's another offer there. Things like makeup. So here we go, a deep fryer, 6 steps for deep frying without a deep fryer. Let's just click on there and see where that goes. I'd be interested to know. Wondrous ways to use kitchen sponges. Let's see if these other articles are advertorials. So here you go, toothbrush cleaning kit. It's probably selling a cleaning kit here. So let's see, let's go look at that deep fryer one. They were told you how to get rid of your deep fryer, but here's 6 steps for deep frying without a deep fryer. And look, they're promoting modernist cuisine and a probe thermometer, right? So these are more advertorials that you've just gone down this rabbit hole of advertorials that they're promoting other offers in here. So if we go over to that unusual uses for your kitchen sponge, again, this is the same website that we were on before, and they're sending you through this rabbit hole. They're building that familiarity, that congruency, that trust, that rapport, and they're showing you more value, but they're also promoting offers here, right? So this is just a couple different ways. I wanted to show you how you could promote to the same audience using these listicles in different ways. And I'm building out the second version of my Advertorial 101 course. So if you guys find this stuff valuable, tell me specifically what you'd like to know and what you'd like to learn about advertorials. Because you guys loved the first version, but you told me that you wanted more. And so help me download what's in my brain into yours and tell me exactly what you want me to teach you about advertorials in the second version of this course, and I will build that for you. So just tell me exactly what you want. Hit reply to this email if you're watching this in an email. Comment on the blog post if you got this on my website, or just comment in the video comments if you're watching this on YouTube. And tell me what you want to learn, and I will incorporate that into the next version of the course. And remember, if you bought the first course, you get this new version absolutely free. So help me make that the most valuable possible course for you, because you're going to get that for free. And we're also going to do a special introductory price for anyone who didn't get it the first round so that you can get in on a discount. All right. So let me know what you want to learn. I will build that course for you, and I hope this was helpful. You guys seem to really like these breakdowns, so maybe we'll do some more next week. All right, see you then.